The front and the back of this phone are both made of glass, which is prone to shattering and scratching, but on the other hand, it looks great and feels excellent in hand. Edges are made of aluminum, and the phone is sadly not waterproof. Build quality is almost perfect. Design-wise, the phone is gorgeous, especially in this sapphire blue color version. On the glass back, Lite makes really amazing effects which only supplement the premium feel of the phone. Inside the factory box, next to the phone, we got user manuals, a SIM tray tool, headphones, quick charging adapter, USB Type-C charging and data transfer cable, as well as a protective foil, which is a very nice addition. Let's jump into a little bit more detail and see what this device has to offer. On its front panel, the new Mate 20 Lite has a big 6.3 1080p Full HD IPS LCD display. This is, to say the least, a very big phone, but thanks to the 19.5:9 aspect ratio display, it sits in the hand quite nicely. On top of the front panel, there's quite a wide notch that can be hidden in display options. This LCD display's brightness is quite good even on direct sunlight. All contents are clearly visible, and when it comes to color options, we can choose either somewhat colder or warmer tones. As we said at the beginning, this phone has a Kirin 710 AI chipset built on a 12nm process. Paired with the chipset, we have 64GB of internal storage memory, together with either 4 or 6GB of RAM. It's a very comfortable experience using the phone as everything works quite well. High demanding games maintain stable 30 to 60 FPS frame rate on medium settings. However, in some games, such as PUBG Mobile, some glitches are noticeable on rendering objects, and we believe that the issue here is with the still unsupported and new chipset. On the synthetic Antutu benchmark, the phone scored 140,000 points, which is more than just a decent score for a mid-ranger. We compared this phone to the Xiaomi Mi A2, and frankly, we weren't very satisfied how the Mate 20 Lite performed. It didn't retain open applications in RAM as the A2 did, which is bad news since both devices have 4GB of RAM. The phone's main speaker is quite loud, however, low tones are not that well reproduced. Out of the box, this phone comes with Android 8.1 Oreo pre-installed, over which there's an EMUI 8.2 user interface. On its back, the Mate 20 Lite has a double camera setup, the main of which is a 20MP sensor, while the other one is a 2MP sensor that serves to get depth of field information. This system is exactly the same as it was on previous Huawei's Lite devices. When it comes to the selfie camera, it's also a double camera setup with a 24MP sensor as the main and a 2MP sensor as the secondary one. This phone is equipped with AI technology that can recognize scenes in 22 different photo categories. Photo parameters and colors are automatically adapted to the scene photographed. In the camera interface, there are the ARQ-emoji emoticons that turn your face in one of available characters. When it comes to the quality of photos, when the AI mode is turned on, we get incredible photos with well-saturated colors. However, when we zoom in, we can see quite a lot of noise that honestly shouldn't bother you if you use the photos for social media purposes. The portrait mode does a good job separating subjects, but sometimes it's too rough, which makes the edges easily visible. Videos are recorded in 1080p resolution at 60 FPS, but they are not stabilized at all. If you want your videos stabilized, you'll have to capture them in 30 FPS. Recordings look very nice with a good level of details and not oversaturated colors as in the AI photo mode. When it comes to the selfie camera, you can't really notice too much difference compared to the main camera. The portrait mode is present here as well, and it also does a great job. This phone comes in several available versions, and our SNE LX1 version has a hybrid SIM card slot that can store either 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM and 1 microSD storage expansion card that supports expansions up to 256GB. On the bottom, there's the good old 3.5mm headphone port, and NFC is also supported. This phone uses a Type-C cable for charging and data transfer. The Mate 20 Lite received a big upgrade in terms of battery. This phone has a 3750 mAh battery that supports fast charging. Taking into account the battery capacity, with the factory charger, this phone gets around 33% charge in 30 minutes, while it takes around 2 hours and 20 minutes for a full charge. The new Kirin 710 is, as we've said, a 12nm chipset, which means that the phone won't drain the battery too much. This device is more than capable of lasting a day or two of average use, with around 8 hours of screen on time. Huawei Mate 20 Lite is an excellent choice for users who primarily seek a device with a good design and nice cameras. However, there are also some cheaper options that bring similar performances on the table, such as the Xiaomi Mi A2, Honor 10, or Nokia 7 Plus. This phone's official price is around 400 euros, but you can get your hands on one for as low as 350 euros. Do you like the Mate 20 Lite? We'd like to hear your opinion in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions or you would like a particular device being reviewed, let us know either here or on our Facebook page. If you like this review, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram, as we're working hard on new material for you.